for BDD to take that lane, so we get a carry top lane as well. Fiora and Irelia for BDD and Khan, and down the bot lane.
Of course, he actually survived 1v3 dives against Fnatic just a couple days earlier. All of the Forge Guard comes out, will not find a stun, but Xiaohu motors in. First blood picked up by RNG.
So we talked about how
Tower, Uzi, by the way, may be able to take the first tower, not done yet. Oh, the stun manages to connect from BDD, throws out the Vanguard, dashes through with the Blade Surge, flashes to safety. BDD manages to find a son. And a number of RNG pings.
Let's go,
on the map. Come on, Uzi just steps forward, finally takes the tower down. But is there enough control elsewhere on the map? Passer's now looking for BDD, manages to throw out that ultimate.
Everything we wanted. We wanted the bot lane to advantage. We wanted them to get Infernal Drake. Took a little longer than we expected. Meanwhile, top lane, Peanut, he can now tower dive.
Remember, there's no ultimate from Let Me. He just used it. The Volcanic Rupture comes up as the first Drake is secured. Whoa! Here comes Xiaohu! I didn't see him coming in, but is it just another slam to the slaughter? Peanut is tanking up, takes a couple extra tower shots, manages to survive one last one. Kingzone get two, but will they get out? Parcelive and First Dragon, and look how much damage they've done to that mid outer.
Yeah, it's so huge for Kingzone that RNG was so slow when it came to killing that bot lane.
A resolve state, aka fixed.
Oh, that's definitely what I'm hoping for. BDD finds himself under some pressure as 4 members of RNG look to run him down. First kill of the finals to Uzi. So chained off the 1-3-1. Khan manages to take a charge to the face from Let Me's, really using that Ravenous Hydra, pushing this wave as hard and as fast as possible. There's a tower trade scenario on the cards.
And this is kind of the force that we were talking about before, possible from RNG. So you see Kingzone, they see the extra
Then
terror.
Uzi can actually kill them because they're gonna be fairly squishy, but they have a lot of upfront damage.
Yeah, one thing I definitely like doing as well, when you're faced, you have to always watch the rest of the map. Last time, there was nothing happening elsewhere for Kingzone. So yes, as Officio said, the death was fairly free. But if you look at the map this time, while Khan is delaying them, Aurelia's at a turret. So Kingzone this time around, they have multiple points of pressure, and the balance is taking its toll.
Look at the team game, Kobe. Kingzone pushing top and middle, managing to get interrupted, face planting from Xiaohu. All of the Forge Guard comes down, and the Braum Shield interrupts it. First target's going to be Corella. Look at Prey, BDD, and Peanut now running for their lives. Glacial Prison will slow it down. Royal never give up as Uzi Arcane shifts over the wall.
Oh, they want more, and that's a pass as
Please
well.
have determined that we will play on. And by the way, BDD dashed through everything, used that ultimate to escape. The pressure's not done yet because Casa is looking to jump in, looking for a stun with the help of that fracture. Now it continues to chase forward. BDD getting hammering. Teleport's coming in. First victims fall on both sides as Prey drops immediately after. Khan completes a teleport only to find himself in the face of 4 RNG members. He falls thereafter. Peanut is the next target. RNG are tower diving and they get 4.
And then it takes rains here. And look at the tower aggro. Never mind, let's look at the Dragon Pit.
Luckily, we got to see that fight on a broadcast. Prey has no flash available. Kingzone are trapped. And Uzi gets a double kill. 5-0-3. Blast Cone has already been dealt with.
Bing is trying to run interference here on the Janna, and now they turn up BDD.
Oh man, BDD gets a lot of dashes before yet another kill lands in Uzi's coffers.
Peanut is on the other side of the wall here, should not have vision in the Baron pit. Bing will just try and hurricane him. They get the Baron here. It takes some time with the tank, but they got it. RNG in full control.
Now they need to answer this.
Kingzone down towards their base. The split pushers can't do anything. They're forced to fight their way out. Okay.
On the flip side, Kingzone slightly lower, slightly less effective in that place, but with Baron, RNG, they've got themselves a tower already.
Look at the minimap. Prey split pushing at the moment on this Caitlyn here. He's not here to defend, but Kingzone have no wave clear. RNG are pushing straight for the inhib.
How deep are they going to go? We saw Evos make this mistake of pushing straight into the base.
To him, Impale's there as well. Prey, no flash available to him.
He better
He's
break
making
now!
mid-range. Casa steps into place, brings him back with the Impale. Despite the searing charge not finding the target, Prey gets run down. Kingzone are behind 7,000 gold. Down.
On the side of Prey means that they can always flash in and grab him with Casa.
They can be more and more reckless with their dives now too, because they are such rich men and they have so many tanks with hard CC that they can just tower dive and force it.
Let's see what Kingzone can do. Of course, Aurelia does exceptionally well into all of these shield users, and nearly every single champion on the side of RNG has a shield available to them. But will he get enough time? Frey takes a Mystic shot to the face and is chunked down. Inhibitor number 2 falls, and Kingzone barreling down. Correction, banner empowered minion. Iron Buff has worn off. They've got supers in the top and the middle. And look at Uzi, he goes over the wall only to flash back out. All of the traps are already dealt with, and RNG are not giving Kingzone a chance. Backwards edge comes bound. There's a bit of disarmament, but simply not enough. A multi-man stun from BDD's bought some time, but nobody is even touched. RNG are destroying, dismantling, deconstructing Kingzone. And as Kingzone run for their lives, Uzi goes godlike, takes down the inhibitor turret, and turns his attention to the Nexus turret.
And RNG will be able to take first Nexus in this series!
RNG are destroying Kingzone's base. There is nothing left standing as Khan and Prey run for their lives. Some fan service to the LPL and to China, trying to pick up kills inside the fountain. Not gonna do it just yet. The Nexus will fall, and RNG are 1-0 up.
Perfect start for RNG. They select blue side. They first pick Ezreal for Uzi. Yesterday very effectively, or if he goes for a different kind of split push. No, it is just a tank top lane. So a lot of big tanks in the front lines.
But bottom side is actually where the action is.
Yes, indeed. Uzi and Ming going to get caught out. That's a flash already from Ming. Uzi forced to throw his down. Windsor Ball comes out. 3 flashes from Kingzone. They're looking for first blood, and it's found by Prey.
It's such a smart level.
It looks like Karsa is here first.
Oh man, level 3 on Karsa. He's got that fracture available. Like Crystal Slashes, this should just be a matter of time. Khan gets run down. Who will pick up the
Venom times out.
It's now going to be, in fact, on Karsa. Let me backs away, and the last hit will go to Karsa. Reply kill RNG.
And that's the problem. Xiao might get ganked in the mid lane. Peanut's on his way.
Well, let's see what can happen. Support coming in from Gorilla as well. Xiao Hu takes nearly no damage thanks to that W. A very nice suppression to Gorilla. Prey health will buy some time. Kill is secured by Karsa. Team fighting and the scaling, and it'll be not contested at all by Kingzone. So RNG once again get first Dragon in the final. Secure this one. There's not enough members of RNG around. Dark Binding will connect onto Prey. He's instantly devoured. I love the animation actually. Hovering with
Probably very low.
Vision control and the Skarner Spire allow him to burn it down quickly, but Peanut's here!
Not gonna win the smite fight. Karsa takes it down for now, and will be forced to...
from RNG, trying to push mid lane in answer now, but they're gonna lose this top turret.
Yeah, I think RNG here will end up giving another structure, and we actually see a small fight here.
All right, some damage onto Gorilla. Now remember that QSS was used. He is just blown out.
Karsa's able to get the sting onto both of them, 2 for 1, because one's inside the belly of the frog. They get the kill for Uzi. Now they're pushing on the turret, and they're trying to get 2.
What an answer. Karsa sneaks into the enemy jungle and hides their surprise in Kingzone's bot lane. And because Gorilla wasted that QSS on a binding earlier, he ends up going down. 2 turrets in the middle.
Prey health was even activated there. Uzi was able to burst him down first, and that's why it was so surprising and quick.
Cloud Drake did drop. They were looking to win, and they were ahead, and then they got out team-bought. Here's the TP coming in.
Wow, when you hear the horn, you better run from on. Kingzone are getting crushed. Uzi gets another. The taunt picks up the kill.
Exactly the fight we laid out for them, and they're going to drive this one home. Inhibitor going to be destroyed.
How much more can RNG take? They've already opened up the base at 25 minutes. So poor at closing games out. The weakest of teams, and when they got ahead, they couldn't close. And look at this, RNG, the 4th tower of the game. Now they can, however, Khan is the man that is now being jumped on. Slightly defensive posture, RNG backing away inside the jungle. We have a 5-on-5. Peanut so are engaging. The on-horn comes down, 3-man knocker. Dash over the wall for BDD. He's looking for Uzi, but take a look at this. Galio's out of the pit. All of RNG running for their lives. That's a massive knocker. Khan gets the rupture. First victim of the fight is Xiao Hu, and Kingzone are not done yet. They turn their attention back and they're looking for more.
Oh, let's see if Kingzone can get something else here. They're very low. Uzi's also almost dead if they can just get to him.
Oh, keep an eye on him. 400 hit points. BDD's looking for targets to Blade Surge. Not going to be able to find the stun though as Karsa's on the front line. The last remaining full HP tank. Khan gets the rupture onto Levy. There's in the back end. There's a 2 for 1. The Orn manages to pick up a kill before Khan shuts down down, let me. Royal never give up, have lost this fight, and Kingzone.
He's alive soon. It's only Ming here to try and defend. Can he snipe Gorilla?
Not gonna find it with the Dark Binding missing. Black Shield will interrupt that Tongue Lash for now. Baron is going so slowly with only Khan and Prey. Xiaohu cannot join this fight. Death Fighters are too long. Baron secured by the LCK. In the middle lane, and they will take their third tower of the game as well.
Now it gets really hard for RNG to find a good
on Prey. But then you've got Gorilla and Devour to worry about, so it becomes difficult here for RNG. Meanwhile, Kingzone, after winning that fight, they take so much off of the field.
Finding RNG are doing a decent job at fending off. All right, gets caught in place. Chain of Corruption was spreading. Levy's taking a lot of damage. He's locked in, locked down, and taken out. Here comes the hero's entrance, but it will not save Carcer's life. More victims will fall, and Xiaohu is taken out by Gorilla. Kingzone, Ace, Royal never give up, and they take down the inhibitor, turning their sights to the Nexus.
Yeah, Kingzone, they're so strong here. Their front line just cannot die. They frustrated RNG, and meanwhile Prey just sits behind them and kills everyone.
Moments after winning the fight in their own jungle, down in gold, Kingzone are going to be able to take the Nexus from RNG.
Kingzone melts through Royal never give up, and even the series 1-1.
And this all started in Hail Shield.
Even in lane, you can hit your barrels to penetrate armor, you can get true damage from the passive, you can eat oranges.
Looking for gank number 2.
In addition, I would think that, okay, we'll see if Xiaohu gets out of this one.
Let's take a look. Decimating Smash from BDD is actually not a lot of mana for him to work with. Sanguine Pool will buy some time. Ignite is burning. Flash forward! First blood to RNG. Peanut manages to get a chomp down on Xiaohu.
Xiaohu is roaming up. This is going to be a 3v1.
There is so much damage to come down. The Impale will come out. I'm looking for the oranges. Gets eaten, but it is not okay. Xiaohu 2-0.
Yeah, this mid lane, the only positive for Kingzone right now is that Khan is farming. He didn't go for grass on the GB like we've seen other people be down, but they might set up a tower dive.
All right, Gorilla and Prey, they're sticking around. Khans can still join the fight if he wants to. That's a flash forward from Xiaohu. Gorilla's Grey Health will buy some time, but the transfusion will be enough to take down Prey. And it's Uzi that kills Gorilla.
Oh, and it's the little tiger. A cross map play.
All right, let's take a look. Letme's got flash available to him as well as that dash. Needs to get away, but will sidestep. Dash for now. Roar of the Slayer comes out. BDD has slain Letme.
Letme realized too late. They will get a top lane turret as well, but they've lost first turret gold.
All give and take. When you make a play on the strong side.
Khan's ulti is still ready, but Xiaohu doesn't care anymore. He's just taking everything.
Yep. That once he devours Prey, he's going to be the target.
Oh, good damage onto Uzi. Very good flash away. Look at the monsoon from Ming. That's going to save some time as Ming's now flashing for his life. Letme arrives with the stand united. RNG live to fight another day, and that day is now. Xiaohu with the Crimson Rush and the Hemoblade get healed right back up to max. The Impale manages to catch BDD. He's pulled backwards and is
here. Letme, no ulti on the Shen, but he's around mid lane to join. Xiaohu still very healthy.
All right, the fracture comes out. Gorilla forced to use Devour. He takes a chilling smite to the face. The Howling Gale knocks Gorilla up into the air. Here comes Uzi. It's Xiaohu that takes him out. True Shot Barrage tags onto Prey. The flash toward Flash rather, lines it up for Letme. 7 games of the series. 4-0-3 for Xiaohu. 100% kill participation and enough gold to complete
in their group stage. When they get into these fights here, they execute them so well. Khan is actually fighting Xiaohu.
Oh, Xiaohu, has he bitten off more than he can chew? Flash is available to him and will go golden for now. Imagine to use that stopwatch shot in the face of the parlay, and that's a huge amount of bonus gold to Kingzone. Sniped with the Mystic Shot. 1-for-1 trade.
Oh, Peanut once again goes down there. Gorilla was almost there for the Devour, and that save would have meant a big Kingzone resurgence, but in the end, they're still able to push here off of the kill on the bottom side. The banner minion helping assist. Recall to do so, Deficio.
All right, Carcer's going to eat himself a powder cake to the face and will use the Impale. Uzi is on a rampage.
That juicy minion threat onto the back line. And now every summoner spell.
Whoa.
Wow, Uzi manages to use that arcane shift. Now he's exhausted. Here comes Khan. Stands United buying some time. There's no flash for Uzi, but he manages to get another arcane shift. Lepney will not find the taunt, but there's enough damage coming out thanks to that Tiamat. Now Lepney's in trouble. He gets chopped down, taken out, and killed by Prey's auto attack. Shahu's looking for a flank, but it's Uzi with the double to close it out.
Never doubt Uzi!
Because everyone was just suddenly fighting back and forth here. Uzi has to use everything to try and get out with the QSS, but because Ming is always...
First and pick up the second one there with a nice arcane shift mystic
Sorry,
shot
is
from
this
Uzi.
No, this is live. This is live. This is Khan trying to farm down. Xiaohu solo kills him.
Nope, he's dead. He's dead. Trevor, very much dead. Khan off the field now, and Peanut might follow suit.
Oh my word! Even Peanut caught out, impaled backwards. Ming with a license to kill. 107.
And everything is in favor of RNG.
I'm sure RNG feeling at home. The crowd is behind them every time they make a big play as well. And that Baron buff is going to let them go very, very quick.
Because even with a crucial pick, there's enough damage from Xiaohu or Uzi on this inhibitor turret while Lepney's pushing top.
He's chipping a lot of damage.
Is available. More of the Slayer will not find a target, and because there was no engage, Ming's Howling Gale finds nobody. Chain of corruption. Manages to tag onto Uzi. He uses the QSS. Manages to escape with his life for now. Stands United buying some time. Uzi's just on the front line ADC. The impale onto BDD. He's taken out, and this gives access to the inhibitor.
The King Zone, they just don't have the damage right now. They cannot lock down Uzi in time, and now it's a mid-inhib falling. Xiaohu coming with the big wave in the bot lane.
Uzi was able to take his first LPL. Oh, never mind. Let's go finish this one up. Uzi's going to get hit with the barrel.
And Barrage comes back out, but just look at the healing. The shield. I didn't even see how Xiaohu popped Prey on the back end. But with Baron-empowered minions and 60 seconds to go, King Zone have no defenses, have no power, and have nothing to stop RNG. Royal never give up, are one win away from the championship and their first international title.
And we have to royalty. Let's see what he ends up locking in. Whoa!
Whoa! A Vel'Koz?
So he does not want to play Galio against Malzahar specifically here.
Avoids the extra members in bottom lane. Meanwhile, top lane, Khan gonna have some extra members to deal with.
Oh, look at that. The moment the leap is used. First blood picked up by Orange.
Karsa again. This guy
Has
on...
no flash. Xiaohu's looking for a dive.
Yep, he has his ultimate ready.
All right, here comes Fall of the Forge God. That's going to be an easy tag. Does the Void Swarm. RNG punishing the flashless bomb.
Get the top lane turret down in time and trade it for Infernal Drake. This is a TP coming from BDD to defend. So Kingstone, they lose the top laner. They get the Drake and
A trade of ultimates as well. Now he's on the run.
Okay, a little bit of damage there. Lepney still sticking around. He's under pressure. The quickness comes in. The life bomb disintegration. Death Ray secures a kill onto Xiaohu. That's a double for BDD at the cost of Gorilla's life. It's not done yet as Lepney's running away. King Zone get two. It was only one for RNG. Khan may have stuck around far too long. He gets taken out. All the CC is layered. And that's an easy reply by RNG. Extremely close until King Zone tried a 1-3-1. That was punished. They hung around and RNG took the lead. Now Tower First Blood, he's up 30 CS. He's got a Luden's Echo to complement the Banner of Command. And that tower that was effectively dead.
It's King Zone. They get back out onto the map. They know that the engagement's not there, so they can take this mountain trade.
Okay, we're now getting into the mid-game portion. Waiting for the ultimate from Khan.
oh, they got him now.
All right, Khan is locked down by the Nezet. Nethergraph will get the ultimate out, but killed very, very quickly.
And this is the Xiaohu special for RNG. He loves TP in when he's alive, but RNG can start it now.
Whoa, that's a flash suppress. They've already got Gorilla. He's dead. Karsa fight. Game in favor of Royal Never Give Up. That's an Infernal apiece.
And this goes back to RNG in the LPL, and this play here was Xiaohu.
Some spikes, by the way, inside of RNG. Infinity Edge and Void Staff, the Xiaohu and Uzi. It's already secured. King Zone, can they win the fight? Nethergraph buys some time, finally gets
There we go.
Wins a reply kill. Karsa's the first. Look at the feathers. They fly the call back. And Uzi trying to do something. He's taken out. It's a double kill, and King Zone get more.
What an opening for King Zone! And the stopwatch for Khan comes up big. He's able to survive as well.
We just said it, we want Khan with the team, so when RNG walk forward. He's already there with the Ilaoi. What a huge wombo combo.
Man, 4 members of Kingzone alive and barreling down the map. That's a 3-man stack mid. Khan is bringing the minions to the top lane, and there are still 20-second death timers on the side of RNG.
And this is how you want to set it up if you want to go to a game 5. Kingzone fall way too far down, but because we are almost 30 minutes in, Uzi is actually strong enough to take a team fight even against the Baron buff team if RNG can engage.
Well, if you're on the receiving
And
end,
half of Let Me's life, that's going to be enough to push in and take down the turret.
Ilaoi is so good in these sieges here because she can just keep landing poke and you are forced back to base. Let Me's TP is available. There's
he's going to decide to back away. No really juicy targets just yet.
Another Baron or another banner empowered minion means they finish
Time
off.
for disengage. Khan is going to flash away for safety. Oh, the Forge God found no targets, and Xiaohu is split off from the rest of RNG.
That's a huge part of RNG's team fight. The Ornn ultimate not available, and the minions aren't going to let them work with it.
There are super minions on the Nexus. We are back in the game, and we've gone straight to 110. RNG inside the Baron pit. Super minions out of the realm. But look at the fight. That's already a kill. Karsa is gone. Kingzone lose Gorilla, and it's Uzi that picks him up. The feathers are going back and forth. The Xiaohu dies. Uzi is the last man alive, but he's being chased down. Killer instinct.
My God!
Flashes into the pit. How is he still alive? Uzi is doing it. Ilaoi tentacle, and Baron finish him off. But there are still supers on the Nexus turrets. There's a teleport coming out. Khan's going for the base.
Khan's going to try and finish this one himself. One man against one turret.
Oh man, but where is the support? And already RNG have been able to get away. Uzi keeps RNG alive.
Kind of. Khan's going to
now,
get to work on the inhibitor.
Khan gets the inhib, but there were too many minions for him to finish the game. Death timers here, 20 seconds on Xiaohu. Skarner, 5 second cooldown for a short amount of time. Xiaohu is on his way for him.
Oh, that's straight onto prey! Call of the Forge God comes out as well as Killer Instinct. Royal never give up on doing it. They get a double kill on Uzi. They're looking for the tower.
All game with eyes on Gorilla, and RNG spent everything to finally hit him first.
2 seconds on that QSS, but it wasn't ready in time. They're pushing now into the base. Xiaohu on his way back to TP.
Look at the death timers. It's 40 seconds on BDD. It's 33 on Prey. Peanut's trying to cut the wave. The inhibitor turret is the focus, and now is Peanut. Ragnarok to try and escape. The inhibitor will fall middle. There goes Let Me Soul. It's caught up by Khan. Khan gets jumped. He's got the ultimate available. Gorilla is not going to be able to save him. And Kingzone's base is in tatters for the first time ever. RNG is chasing success. Royal never give up. Rule the world. Winning MSI 2018. Listen to France as they are cheering for Uzi. Royal never give up in elation.
Uzi walking out towards his cup, towards his destiny to claim his first international victory.
Royal never give up on your MSI 2018 champions. It is beautiful to behold the happiness as the crownless king now rules the world. LPL Spring Miracle Run, taking every single opponent down that China had to offer, and now the world too.
And what a year for the best player in the world, Uzi. He decides it in the last big team fight. He survives for so long, and in the end, RNG find a way back into this game, and they destroy Kingzone.
And that man right next to him, Xiao